Well, good morning. It's Thursday, July 15th, 2021. It's our hybrid Worksite Wellness Council of Louisville wellness conversation. And I'm your virtual host, but I'm not going to talk long because Sonia Walter, who's a longtime board member with the Worksite Wellness Council, is going to introduce our facilitator this morning. So Sonia, take it away.
Hey, everybody. We are so excited to have Annetta with us this morning. Annetta is the founder and chief wellness officer of WellNow Consultants, LLC, a corporate wellness company focusing on worksite stress management and mental health well-being, utilizing natural tools such as hypnotherapy to successfully address many issues like addiction, losing weight, and motivation. Annetta has an unwavering commitment to service, bringing expertise as a certified corporate wellness consultant, a premier certified hypnotherapy practitioner, an ordained minister, and author of 2 books, soon to be a PhD in holistic life counseling. She serves as the membership co-chair for the Worksite Wellness Council and is the director of wellness and total solutions at Elsher. So we are so excited to have Annetta speak with us and share her expertise on hypnotherapy and wellness. Welcome, Annetta.
Thank you so much, Sonia. I am so excited to be here today and welcome everyone. We're excited that everybody is here either virtually or in person, and we're just really elated our meetings are getting back into the norm. So I just wanted to thank the Worksite Wellness Council and the co-chairs for having me speak today. I have been really excited to talk about this topic because over COVID, I was really busy. I got a certification in the hypnotherapy practitioner realm, as well as became an ordained minister, as Sonia was alluding to there. And so it's just been a very busy time for me, but I was really gearing up for my business to really help people in the most effective way that I could, because, you know, I've been life coaching for years and years and years, but there's so many people out there who are suffering and can't get help for things that have been plaguing them for their whole lives. And it really comes out later in life. But I'm going to go forward and just give you a little overview of who I am and my background. So as Sonia said, I am the founder and owner of WellNow Consultants. It is a corporate wellness company, and we focus on stress management in a big way. So the handouts that we have about my business in a little bit more detail gives you a really good overview of what I do. So I won't go all the way into it. I am also the hypnotherapy practitioner and director of total rewards for Elsher. The one thing that I did over the summer was complete an ordained minister. I have life coaching clients and relationship coaching clients. And one of them said, I really would love to get a discount on my marriage certificate in Tennessee. So they said the only way you can do it is to be an ordained minister, which I was already on the track for that, but I had to do a fast track and get it quickly. So that was one of my big things that I did. I also, I have a couple of books. First of all, the one is Proclaim Your Passion, Keep Your 9 to 5 to the Curb, which I created when I was going through a lot of stress in a job that just had me just going a little bit out of sorts. So I said, I need to write and get stress out. So that book was really a culmination of all my experiences in corporate, and also niched me into the area that I'm in now, corporate wellness, and helping people in that area. Unveiling the Secret, Practical Steps to Succeeding with the Law of Attraction was a book I created back in 2008. And it was just one of those times when, of course, The Secret, the movie, came out. And I was really interested in that whole thing because I always thought about thoughts making things happen. And I have used it all my life. I just didn't know what it was called. So when the movie The Secret came out, I really got to understand it and then tried it. Didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. So I ended up deciding I'm just going to research this. So at that point, about, I don't know, a year later, there was so much information online about it. So I decided to really research it, and to the point that I had so much information in my mind, I had to put it on paper. So as I was starting to write it, I said, why don't you just write a book? And I've always wanted to write. That was one of my bucket list things. I wanted to write a book and publish it. So at that time, self-publishing was a big deal, and it really worked out because I learned how to do that, and I self-published it, and now it's on Amazon. But the one thing I want to say is about unveiling the secret is that it has a lot to do with hypnotherapy, ironically, because the words that we say become things, and they are reality. And whatever we say in our lives, it becomes something. So we have to really look and pay attention to what we say, pay attention to our language. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later. And the two little guys on the screen, that's my sons, Christian and Taylor. They're twins who just turned 15. And we have a little cat named Muffin, who is actually a Japanese bobtail. So he's really the sweetest little cat I've ever had. Okay, and back really quickly. I don't know if you guys like the idea of having a superpower, but maybe it's all those Avengers movies that I've watched with my sons, but I thought about it. I said, wow, that would be so cool to have a superpower. So what could that be for me? And I said, well, I think Life Transformer is a good title for that. So we'll kind of go on. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history of hypnosis. So hypnosis is one of the world's leading or oldest sciences and the first form of healthcare, actually. The Egyptians had information on this, and they used it to help people. They actually had sleep caves that people would go into when they were really having trouble, struggling physically, mentally, in whatever way. So the priests and priestess would take them into this sleep cave, and they would actually help them to just calm their mind and put new, better, healthy thoughts into their brain so they could actually heal from whatever was going on. Because we tell ourselves so many things all the time that are not true. But it can become reality because the brain doesn't know the difference between what you say to it and what is. So, and as early as 1892, the British Medical Association verified the efficacy of hypnotherapy. So what is hypnotherapy? A little further. Hypnosis is the most powerful self-help tool known to humanity. And that's saying a lot. It's something that is so powerful, but why don't we know more about it? Why don't we use it every day? But in fact, we do in a lot of ways. We hypnotize ourselves all the time because basically we are zoning out. If you think about it, we're zoning out watching that Netflix show that you love so much. And